And this is your election headquarters. Joining is now flag bearer of the New Patriotic Party. Nana Addo says the party is working hard to bridge the gap between it and the Volta Region, people of the Volta Region. In an exclusive interview with Joy News' correspondent Ivy Setoji, Nana Addo said it is time for Ghanaians to put ethnic politics behind them and vote for democracy. He also stated that the overwhelming reception received from the people of the region is indicative of their disapproval of how the John Mahama administration is handling the economy.
I think it's a general sign of the rejection, if I may put it that way, of the current administration and the way it is handling the matter. After all, I'm the opposition leader. So when you see people coming out in such great numbers with so much enthusiasm, it's a clear sign that they are not happy with the present situation. So that's how I see it.
So
I mean, for me,
victory.
I mean, clearly it's a sign that some fundamental changes are taking place in the attitudes. Because as you know, this is not an area where we have ever enjoyed the northern part, which we have been, yes, more than in the south. But even there's never been enough to sort of win us seats, etc. But today, it looks as if many of the seats up there, we are going to be competitive because of the outpouring of support. So we will see. We'll see. The crowds and translating the crowds into votes is never so easy in politics, but nevertheless, I'm very encouraged by the enthusiasm, especially of the young people. I get the impression that the youth in the area, in the Volta region, are determined to chart a different path from their fathers and mothers. And that is the hope that we have.
So you've been to the region twice already. What do you think has changed?
I think that what has changed, the fundamental thing that has changed is the management of the national economy has deteriorated considerably under President Mahama's watch, and it is affecting people where it matters, in their pocket, in their stomach, in their living, and that is, for me, the most significant aspect of it. A lot of the young people who don't seem to have any prospects, there's a sense of hopelessness with the current situation, and they think that it is only by changing direction and embracing new thoughts, new ways of resolving the problems, that they themselves will be able to find themselves. It's always been my hope that the gap between the NPP and the Volta region should be bridged. I think it is good for Ghana, because one of the things that we have all to work at is trying to find a way to minimize, or if possible even put behind us, ethnic politics, ethnic-based politics, so that people can be looking at matters on their merits. The MPP becomes more competitive in the Volta region. It's a good thing for Ghanaian democracy. It's a good thing for the unity of our nation and for the progress that we're looking for. So yes, I'm asking the people of the Volta region to take very seriously the campaign that I'm making, the proposals and policies that we're putting down for resolving the problems of the people of Ghana, and that I'm doing so with a very sincere.
And of course, we know that Nana Addo is wrapping up his campaign tour of the Volta region today. Correspondent Ivy Setoji is with him. She joins us live on the line. Ivy, what's happening today?
Well, Nana has been to the chief's palace, that is Tosi Afede's palace, to pay homage to him and other chiefs there. He left a while ago. While there, he said he came to Volta region to talk, especially the northern part, and he couldn't come to Ho without seeing him. And he's asking for support from him and the chiefs and the people of Ho, so that they can lead this country to a brighter future, according to him. And Toby Afede also said that, in his response, he said that Volta region is like a bride waiting for the right sister to come for her hand in marriage. And also, Volta Region is known like a loyal wife, waiting for the husband to come back home anytime the husband is hungry. So he's asking that politicians play their cards well, make sure that the election is very peaceful, and that all Voltarians want, all Ghanaians want a development, and that's all they want from government.
Thank you very much, Ivy Setroji, our correspondent in the Volta region. Let's continue on the campaign trail. And President John Mahama is today continuing with his tour of the Eastern region as campaign activities among presidential candidates heat up ahead of the December polls in 39 days to the elections. Yesterday, the president officially commissioned Chebi Town roads constructed under the Phase 1 Cocoa Syndicated Road project in the Eastern region, expected to boost agriculture and economic activities there. The president also met with the Ochehini Amwetia Ofuripeni and other chiefs. Two chiefs in the Eastern region openly endorsed him against public condemnation of the act. Here's a report.
President John Mahama, who has been campaigning in the Eastern region for the past 4 days, took his campaign tour to Chebi, the hometown of the flag bearer of the NPP, Nana Akufo-Addo. The president and his entourage of ministers and other government officials were welcomed by teeming supporters of the NDC and well-wishers. He held a closed-door meeting with the overlord of the Achim state, Osajifo Amwetia Oforipenyin, at his palace before joining the residents to cut the tape to officially open the Chebi Town roads to traffic. Giving a background to the once deplorable Chebi Road, the president said he took the decision to fix the Chebi Road after he had gone on a private visit to the area.
Economic activity near there. And so a bedroom there, a track no bypass. Now a chase that fire, not a number, a young road. Now every Akako Kumasi and Nasa Kumasi and Konga Efano. Now a partner at the same. Into a bedroom maybe not the far hatching. Into a maybe the bar said. Yabachia a year, Yaba a year, Ewo Ofuripenyin Efieha. Your far quino so, the share quino say, ye quino a cofa no one. Say, a buying reef is a quite bidder. I just say, ye refuge before cry. Auntie, and then I'm in Musano. And I'm saying, Yami my to me, na Yami my repa.
The main Apeja to Chebi Road, also under the funding of the Cocoa Syndicated Road project, has seen about 80% of it tarred, while the remaining, according to the president, is projected to be completed anytime soon. The president also used the opportunity to canvass for votes, while introducing former MP and Deputy Minister of Communication and the former President Rawlings Oreku-Amofa as the party's parliamentary candidate for the area. President Mahama urged the people to retain the NDC in the December 7 polls.
Chebi mai edene to papa befra. Enti me pejane sa na camera for etwa no bia hu se ono ene agina tum se ogina maye ewo mpesa so ha. Enti I present to you Honorable Oreku Amofa.
Later, the president launched a scathing attack on wife of the running mate of the NPP, Samira Baumia, for claiming the people of his hometown at Bole in the northern region lack good drinking water.
You don't understand anything. You can't think far. wabie wana na woka yese nipa odi nano edo nkase ebi won da ebi say nano e no de do.
And still on elections, you are aware that a number of disqualified presidential candidates, I'm talking about the 12 disqualified presidential candidates, most of them have gone to the court suing the EC over their disqualification. And we know that the PPP, that's Progressive People's Party's case, is currently ongoing at the court. The court is hearing that case where we're expecting that there will be, or it is actually expected that there will be judgment on it today. Also in court is APC's Ayariga presenting statement of claim as well, also on his disqualification. Again, the PNC has also sued the Electoral Commission on the disqualification of their presidential candidate, Dr. Edward Mahama. Again, in court, you remember that yesterday when the NDP was in court, the court threw out the case on procedural concerns, and the NDP, together with the lawyers, have filed a suit again at the court, and we're expecting all of these things happening at the court today. We'll bring you the latest on it at midday. You're still here on News Desk on Joy News on Multi TV. Stay with us.